All right, Leafs Nation, let's cut through the noise, shall we? The offseason is here. The dust is settling just a little bit after another, but amidst all the questions, the speculation, the endless debates about what needs to change, there's one piece of news that should bring a smile to your face, a sense of stability, and frankly, a whole lot of logic. Isn't it just refreshing when something in hockey actually makes perfect sense? Because guess what? All signs point to the Toronto Maple Leafs doing exactly what they should do, bringing back John Tavares. Yeah, I know what some of you are thinking. He's on the wrong side of 30. Is he worth the money? Is his speed declining? We've heard it all. But here's the thing. While the calendar might say he's 34, John Tavares absolutely did not play like it this past season. Not one bit. He wasn't just on the team. He was one of the Leafs' most productive, most reliable players in 2024-25. Let's look at the numbers, because they don't lie. Tavares registered a fantastic 38 goals and 36 assists for 74 points in 75 games. That's a point-per-game pace, folks. Good enough for fourth on the team in scoring. And in the playoffs, where the games get tighter, the ice shrinks, and experience matters, he put up 7 points, 5 goals, and 2 assists in 13 games, fifth on the team. He finished second on the entire team in goals, combining regular season and playoffs, with only the dynamic William Nylander finishing ahead of him. So, for anyone whispering about decline, the stats from this past season scream the exact opposite: continued, high-level production. But it wasn't just the scoring. Let's talk faceoffs. In today's NHL, winning draws is absolutely crucial, especially in key defensive situations or on the power play. And John Tavares? He was a Leafs go-to guy, their absolute rock in the dot. He posted an elite faceoff winning percentage of 58.3%. That wasn't just good. That was one of the best in the entire National Hockey League. And here's a little nugget for you. His faceoff efficiency has actually gotten better since joining the Maple Leafs. He finished his final season with the Islanders at 52.9%. And for the past 4 seasons with Toronto, his efficiency has remained consistently over 58%. That incredible consistency and improvement in a vital area of the game. Now, let's talk about the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. This season wasn't without its challenges for John Tavares. A couple of significant things happened that could have easily derailed a lesser player, could have created drama, could have been a distraction. First, the season started with him relinquishing the captaincy to Austin Matthews. Look, regardless of what was said publicly, that's not an easy thing to do. It takes humility, professionalism, and a team-first attitude to hand over the CU war with pride. Tavares handled it with class. And then, despite having a great season, he was inexplicably left off the roster for Team Canada at the NHL's Four Nations Cup. A snub. A player of his caliber, his production, his leadership. Left off the national team? Doesn't that just feel a little wrong? It's the kind of decision that could really get under a player's skin, make them question things, maybe even impact their focus. But not John Tavares. He didn't allow either of those scenarios, the captaincy change or the national team snub, to negatively impact his season. He just put his head down, went to work, and proved his worth on the ice, where it matters most. That speaks volumes about his character and his commitment. Beyond the raw numbers and the character, Tavares still brings significant, specific value to this Leafs team. He would absolutely still benefit the Leafs by getting power play minutes. That is an area of the game where he continues to thrive, continues to be deadly. He tied with William Nylander for the team lead in goals on the man advantage with 12, which also tied him for 17th in the entire NHL. While Matthew Knies has rightfully taken over the net front presence role, and done a fantastic job, by the way, Tavares has excelled in the bumper role on the power play. That's where he makes the most sense going forward. He still possesses a very good shot with a quick, solid release that can be lethal from the slot. His awareness in the offensive zone, his ability to deflect shots, and his playmaking abilities haven't diminished. He's a smart, crafty veteran who knows how to produce with a man advantage. So, what does a potential new contract look like? The reports and speculation suggest a deal of around 3 to 4 years with salary cap hit of approximately $5 million per season. And honestly, that makes a lot of sense for both sides. For Tavares, It's security and a chance to continue playing for the team he grew up cheering for, in a city he clearly loves. For the Leafs, it's bringing back a highly productive, elite faceoff man, a key power play contributor, and a respected veteran presence at a cap hit that is significantly lower than his previous $11 million AV. A $5 million cap hit for a player who just put up 74 points and is elite in the faceoff circle? That feels like a very reasonable number in today's NHL market. And the man himself? John Tavares recently spoke about his future. On May 20th, he confirmed he's had positive conversations with Leafs GM Brad Treliving and new head coach Craig Berube. He reiterated that Toronto is a fantastic place to play and that he would love the opportunity to win here. That's not just lip service. That's a player who is committed, who wants to be here, and who wants to finish the job. So, Leafs Nation, when you look at the production, the face-off dominance, the character he showed this past season, and the potential contract number, there's absolutely no shame in the Toronto Maple Leafs re-signing John Tavares. In fact, it feels like the smart, logical move for a team that needs reliable veteran production and leadership. What do you think about the potential return of John Tavares? Are you excited about the prospect of him signing a new deal at that projected cap hit? Or do you still have reservations? Let me know your thoughts, your hopes, your fears, everything, down in the comments below. I want to hear what's on your mind. Bringing back Tavares feels like a key piece of the puzzle as the Leafs navigate this crucial offseason. It provides stability and proven production. We'll be keeping a close eye on these negotiations. If you're as hyped about the Leafs offseason moves as I am, or if you just appreciate the breakdown, please do me a massive favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more passionate Leafs fans like you. Stay tuned right here for all the latest updates, rumors, and analysis on the Toronto Maple Leafs as they build towards next season. You won't want to miss a single moment.